If you truly want to maximize your life, you gotta have both feet in. This world is constantly smothering you with all its pleasures and constant hits of dopamine. And hey, just to be real with you, it ain't easy for a man to catch momentum these days. There's too much distractions. The second you dip your toe into self-development, the second you gain some motivation to sign up to your local gym, you come home to a nice comfy sofa, you got a pantry full of snacks, and free Netflix that your parents paid for you to watch every single month for. The second you muster up enough courage to go up and talk to that girl, you think to yourself,
oh man, what if she denies me? What if I look stupid?
And so you decide to stand down, you head back home, and there it is. Your laptop's sitting there on your bed, you got all your favorite websites bookmarked, all your favorite videos already downloaded, ready to go. It's like Baskin Robbins up in here. At the click of a button, you got any type of woman, any color, any flavor, waiting to be with you. And then all of a sudden your brain is telling you this false lie. Oh yeah, you're the man, huh? Yeah, go and get it, my boy. And never once did you have to muster up any courage. Never once did you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Never once did you have to go work out, maybe lose some weight, put on some muscle, get a haircut, start a skincare regimen, maybe read a self-development book, get a better job. I mean, why would you? What's the point of building yourself up? What's the point of self-improvement if everything that you've ever wanted is right there at the click of a button? Therefore, what started off as,
yeah man, today's the day, this is my new beginning,
now ends with,
oh man, shoot, I guess I'll try again tomorrow.
And so therefore you put in those AirPod Pros, you grab that phone and you just swipe away on TikTok till wee hours of the night, falling even more deeply into this frenzy of nothingness, uselessness. Now I know this video sounds probably pretty depressing thus far, but I promise you, my brothers, there's light at the end of the tunnel. But you must decide today to go all in, both feet. You can't have one foot in and the other foot out. You can't have your left foot into the new you, yet the right foot still can't remove itself from its unproductive, lazy environment. Yeah, I mean, you want to become better and more high value, but at the same time, you know, the daily Netflix and alcohol, smoking, video games, the OnlyFans, it's just too good to let go. Just can't. You think to yourself things like, I could improve myself, but you know, still enjoy my life a little bit. It's okay. I can still be a high value man, but do little guy stuff off to the side. I mean, yeah, maybe, but I can tell you this right here, right now, my brother, that it's gonna be short-lived. Over time, you're just gonna fall back into your old ways. Even me, for years, I would do this myself. I would live this teeter-totter life. I'd have a few good weeks of good streaks, then just splat, fall right down and back into my old ways again. But it wasn't until I jumped all into self-improvement that my life finally changed. And that's the thing right there, bro. You gotta be straight edge. You gotta be real with yourself, especially with the things that you know, if you're being real with yourself, that you know will send you spiraling down. And that's it right there. Number 2, be real with yourself and stop lying. I can't stand fake. I can't stand it. I can't stand fake people. I can't stand fake anything. Back when I was young, my basketball coach, he told the whole team if we would win this upcoming tournament that he'd buy us all Air Jordans. What we ended up getting was a whole bunch of Air Gordons. Come on, bro. Nobody likes fake things, right? I don't like when people are fake. Why? Because I used to be fake. Everything I did was a facade. That's what led me to getting roasted by Cody Ko. I mean, yeah, at that period in my life, I was doing that routine, but that routine only lasted for about a week before I just got completely burned out. I was putting myself up on this pedestal saying, hey, you guys need to be like me. Look what I'm doing. Come on, bro. So you gotta be real with yourself, bro. Stop thinking you're some big hot shot. Talking to myself firstly here. Stop thinking that your life is good enough, that you're satisfied, right? Yeah. I'm satisfied, I'm content. You're not content, bro. You're complacent. There's a huge difference. It's not that you're just satisfied and happy where you're at in life. No, it's you're lazy. And you low-key know that there's something more. There's gotta be something more. That's why you're here. That's why you're deep into this video right now. You haven't exited out because you want more. Simple as that. But that road, you guys, that road to a higher life, it begins with you saying, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with all this. No more lying to myself. No more justifying that I deserve more time off. That, video games, prawn, all these hours of smoking, is okay, it doesn't affect me. I'm actually more sharp and more focused when I'm smoking. No, you're not, bro. Shut the heck up. It's dummy. Watching a little bit of prawn for a young man my age is it's normal, 99% of guys do it, so. Are you serious, bro? That's what your life has led up to? You just becoming another statistic? That's it right there, bro. That's the grand finale. That's all God has for you. I don't mean to be so intense, but this is the same conversation I had to have with myself. And so, like, for me, there was certain triggers that I had to fully sever. I had to fully remove from my life because they would tempt me back into my old ways, my old patterns. Maybe for some of you, it's unfollowing those promiscuous Instagram accounts. Because if you're real with yourself, you know there's that specific person you follow that every time it leads you back into your old ways. It leads you back onto that website that you shouldn't be on. Hey, maybe for some of you, it's that alcohol bottle way back in your pantry that you keep back in there just in case for backup if you're feeling sad one day. Maybe it's this smartphone right here. Maybe you need to trade it on in for a dumb phone, a flip phone. Maybe it's your PS5. Maybe you need to pass that sucker on down to your nephew. Maybe it's about time. Actually, maybe not pass it on down to your nephew. You don't want to be passing on down your bad habits. There's just some things in life that you need to be a double-edged sword about. There's some things that for a specific person like you need to get rid of. For instance, I can have Netflix on my TV. It's not a problem for me because me and my wife watch it like 1 or 2 nights out of the week, like on our date nights or something like that. Personally, it's just not a temptation for me because I got so much on my plate that all my time is consumed by that. But for some of you, it might be a little different. Some of you may be watching 2, 3, 4 hours of Netflix a night. So for you, specifically, you may have that addiction and you need to deactivate it. For a while there, me and my wife, we were watching a lot of you-know-what while we were being intimate. At one point, I couldn't even allow myself to even bring in my phone to the bedroom because I had to be straight edge about it. I had to sever it because anytime I did bring the phone in, me and my wife, things would heat up and we'd look over at that phone. He'd be calling our name. We could hear it whispering, hey, turn me on, I can enhance your experience, and we'd fall for it. And deep down, you guys, I knew what I was doing. I'd tell my wife, yeah, we'll stop watching it. We'll stop watching it tonight. Yet, strategically place my phone by the bed so we can be tempted. Once things would get hot and heavy, I knew we'd eventually agree, and then we'd grab the phone and be like, all right, just one last time. I already knew. I had it all kind of strategically planned out in my head. And I would do this day after day, week after week, month after month, telling myself this lie. Oh, this is gonna be the last time. Let me just put my phone right here. Come on, bro. What a weasel thing to do, bro. I look back and I'm freaking pissed at myself. I'm supposed to be the man in the relationship. I'm supposed to be helping and guiding my wife and bettering our marriage, right? And I'm over here acting the fool. So with that said, when I say to you, you gotta be fully in this thing. You gotta jump fully into self-development. What I'm really saying is you gotta remove the triggers and you gotta completely sever them. Kill them off. Be done. And now switching gears here a little bit with number 3. To me, this is honestly the most important thing that you're gonna learn today that you need to apply to your life. And that is remove the label. Pastor Stephen Furtick said the other day, he said, the moment I label it, I limit it. The second you put a label on yourself, you cap yourself off. You close off anything that God was trying to teach you or have you grow through. It's crazy, bro. For years, I used to label myself a small YouTuber. I used to take pride in that too. I used to think that was like, that was like a really cool, leader thing to say. If you go back to my old YouTube videos, bro, I would low-key throw shade at other big YouTubers just because I was bitter, just being real. And I would say things like, oh, well, I don't have a team like these other guys do to help me dish out content every single day. I keep it real. I'm a lone wolf. I don't need no help. And therefore, for the last 10 years, I mean, I've done okay, but compared to all the other guys in my genre, they've passed me up like 5 or 10 times over because they were on a mission, and I was over here with my little lone wolf label that I placed up over my head, saying, you know, I guess I'll just always be one of those small YouTubers that never makes it to 1 million. I guess God just wants me to struggle, so it builds character and humility. Oh, freaking just wallowing in self-pity. And therefore, I got those things. I stayed stagnant at like 600K for like 2-3 years. My channel never really had any exponential growth. In fact, it was regressing at one point. And yeah, I gained humility, but I didn't build any value. Finally, a few months ago, I discovered my potential. I learned that everything in life, it starts from right here. What I think about myself, what I believe about me. So I started fresh. I removed all those labels and I stopped thinking about what I want to have, and instead, what do I want to be? Because hey, if you believe it, you become it. So now I tell myself things like, hey, I'm on my way and I got a new mission. I'm on the road to becoming a big, massive YouTuber. And now I don't take pride in being a Mr. Lone Wolf. Now I take pride in being a team. I mean, we literally just hired 4 guys. We've built a tribe. Now we're building this huge, massive online community. And that's what I take pride in now. I take pride in what we're all building here. This is a revolution. We're not just an army. Hey, we're a rebellion. And not to sound cocky or anything, but look at my impact now. We've gained almost 150,000 subscribers in the last 2 months, not even 2 months, because I decided to scrap my label. Get rid of it. Get rid of all the things I thought about myself. And now look at, bro, we built this community. Now you guys are going out, impacting lives. You guys are starting your own YouTube channels. Now we got this Discord where we're all in there just encouraging each other, pushing each other, challenging each other to be better men. All this stemming from one little mediocre knucklehead guy like me changing the way he thinks about himself. Come on, bro. If I can do it, you can do it. With that said, appreciate you tuning in. Make sure to hit the notifications button to be informed when I drop new content. Give this video a nice big thumbs up and check out this video right here if you want to completely change your life as a man. I'll see you in the next video. Peace always.